Thank you guys. Thank you for coming. So for today's session, we're actually going to talk about the integration solution with Microsoft Teams. So let's take this. Let's just take a look at this. All right. First off, I would like to give you guys an overview of the whole solution. Now, this time we can support the integration with Microsoft Teams on all of our Yeastar, products. So which basically means you can take our Yeastar S-Series PBX, K2 PBX, and Cloud PBX to integrate with Microsoft Teams. All right. So I think we are. Let's just start talking about Microsoft Teams first. All right. Probably you guys may have a question. Oh, why Microsoft Teams, and what can we do with this integration? First of all, guys, let's just have a check here. Microsoft Teams, this is a very professional team collaboration solution in the world, right? And as we know, currently we're still under the pandemic issue. This is really bad, but there's nothing we can do. So I guess for our customers, mostly they're gonna stay in their house, so they still need a remote working solution, right? And about the remote working solution, one thing very interesting, for our customers, I guess they actually have two major requirements for the remote working. The first one is going to be the communication solution, and the second one, I guess, is going to be the collaboration solution. Uh, about the communication solution, you can absolutely choose the Yeastar system for helping you to create an environment for remote working, stay connected wherever you are. That's quite a solution. And about the team collaboration, I guess, let's have a check here. Why Teams? Probably you guys just want to know why Teams. Why not something else, some other collaboration solutions? Well, I guess this is going to be the reason, guys. Microsoft Teams is very popular, and by the way, they get some data report here, and the data report shows us that on March 2020, Teams global daily active users are about 44 millions, guys. That's crazy. On March 2020, it's 44 millions. And a month later, which is April, that figure goes, I guess it's almost the double, almost the twice, two times. I mean, it will be 75 million I'm sorry, millions, the daily active user. So this is crazy. This definitely tells us the truth. The truth is there's a huge, customer base from Microsoft Teams, and it also means this is going to be our business opportunity. If our solution can support Teams integration, Microsoft Teams integration, it definitely means we're going to have some opportunity to grab those customers, to do something for it. So this is going to be our business opportunity. Absolutely. All right. And just like I said, now our customers, they're going to stay in their house. They're going to need a solution for remote working. And like I said, they'll need a solution for collaboration. They'll also need a solution for communication. Then how about we put them together? Which means we can provide them a unified communication solution. I guess that's what our customers are looking for. They stay in their house. They don't have to do anything complex, but they will be able to have a comprehensive solution for helping them to be connected. Uh, you know, they can have internal calls. They can call their customers. They can also have some collaboration features. This is what they want. Just a simplified solution, right? So, and this is also the, one of our opportunities. Our customers, they're gonna stay in their house, they're gonna work remotely. It actually makes all of their, I mean, the solution for them is gonna be completely based on their smart devices. They're not going to use IP phones or something complicated, because it's not possible for them to use it. All those hardware devices are deployed in their office. They can't. So I guess mostly they're going to handle their job on their smart devices directly. Well, this is also, like I said, the opportunity for us because for Yeastar solution, it's it's called Linkus. I mean, for end users, our solution is called Linkus. End users, they don't have to take a PBX in their house. Instead, they're going to take our Linkus, the application, they use the application on their mobile and their computer. And you know what? Microsoft Teams is also, a software. It's a software on your computer, on your mobile. So definitely, you're going to stay focused on your smart devices for your remote working, for everything. Now, if we can figure out the integration, well, this is a completely simplified solution. All right. So that's why we're gonna push this solution, a new solution we can integrate with Microsoft Teams, not something else. All right, now let's keep going. So let's just figure the second question. How do we make it work? All right. Now our solution is quite simple, guys. Honestly, except for the Yeastar PBX, there's nothing to do with Yeastar about the integration. Because just like I said, we're actually going to targeting for Microsoft Teams users because they have Microsoft Teams. Now, I guess the only thing left for them is the telephony system. It's a telephony solution. So we're trying to introduce them in that we have a Yeastar solution. How about you try this? So for Teams users, I guess if they want to have a try, if they want to get started with the whole solution, we can provide to them. They actually need to get themselves be ready. Two steps for their preparation. Step one, make sure they have those following one of those following licenses. If you're going to use Microsoft Teams, you're definitely going to purchase 365 license. They have different versions. So if you have Microsoft 365 Business Basic, then you will need to purchase Common Area Phone license and I guess Microsoft Business Voice add-on additionally. But if you have E5, you don't have to purchase anything. Anyway, the point is just make sure you have the specific version which is available for the whole solution. All right, this is step one. And step two is just get an application. There's an application called Yeastar for Microsoft Teams, available on the App Source. But just be careful, guys. This application is called Yeastar for Microsoft Teams, but honestly, there's nothing to do with Yeastar because this application is not provided by Yeastar. It's provided by our certified partner, which is called Qnify. I'm going to show you guys later. Okay. So it's a third-party application, and that application is just designed for helping you to figure out the integration between your Microsoft Teams and Yeastar PBX. That's it. And then the third step, just purchase a Yeastar PBX and you're ready to go. So generally speaking, guys, like I said, there's nothing to do with Yeastar except for a PBX. Then all of your preparation work are going to be based on your Microsoft account. So you have to get yourself be ready with everything on your Microsoft account. All right, now let's have a check here. We're actually gonna figure out the integration between Yeastar and Microsoft. So I guess it's better for me to show you guys that what can we do with Microsoft Teams without Yeastar system, okay? So, if there's no Yeastar PBX, you only have Microsoft Teams. If you're trying to make a call, let's say we're gonna use the original Teams for making calls. What can we do here? First of all, Microsoft Teams, they do support that. Especially in the States, we have something, we can do it. It's called calling plans provided by Microsoft. You're gonna purchase the, calling plans additionally. So you can use your Teams for making calls. That's supported. But the problem is, calling plans it's not a perfect solution because calling plans can only provide you limited features. For example, like if you're trying to use Microsoft Teams for making calls right now, I guess you only have call features like IVR and voicemail, nothing else. So it's very limited. Well, but I guess we can say that Microsoft Teams, this is a professional platform for team collaboration. Eventually, this is not a system for making calls. It's not a system for your telephony, right? Definitely, that's limited. Or you may say this is kind of like a social media. Teams is kind of like a social media. This is not a solution for telephony, totally. So even you can make a call, but it's not a solution, definitely. And by the way, another limits we have here is going to be your phone lines. Teams is for business users, not for individuals, totally. And for business users, they definitely have a bunch of phone lines, like ISN channels, PSN channels. Anyway, they have a bunch of phone lines in their office. So if they're trying to use their phone lines connected with their Teams, I'm sorry, you can't, because like I said, Teams is a platform for collaboration, and your phone lines is for telephony. So I'm sorry, it's totally two different platforms. You can't put them together. It doesn't support. So this is another issue. And by the way, there's something else, like I mentioned here, internal cost limited if there's only some flight users using Teams, which means for some business users, some of them maybe they're using Teams, and the rest of them probably are using IP phones. So if Teams users and IP phone users they want to call each other, they can't. Still, the same problem, like I said, these are two different platforms. They cannot be connected with each other. You can't. So this is another issue. And the last one, guys, maybe some of our customers, I mean, some Teams users, they probably want to know, they probably may say, it's not a big deal. I have my PBX. I got an existing PBX. It's not a Yeastar, and I can figure out the integration by myself. Well, yes, you can do it. That's okay. You can do it. That's correct. But the problem is, Microsoft, they have a standard. They have a complex standard, which means if you want to figure out the integration by yourself, you must get yourself be ready with the SBC, and this SBC must be Microsoft certified SBC, which means it's very expensive. It's extremely expensive, guys, and the configuration, it's hard, guys. It's really hard. It's not like an API integration. It's actually based on the command lines. It's not user friendly at all. So 9 times out of 10, I guess, end users they cannot figure this out. So you will need to spend lots of money, lots of time for that configuration. I don't think so. It's not a budget control solution. That's why we guess it's better for you to try Yeastar system. Okay. So how does it look like if we choose Yeastar? Well, I guess I can simplify the whole solution by this picture, guys, on my left hand. So you can see I put a logo here. The Yeastar logo actually means Yeastar PBX, cloud-based or on-premise based. Anyway, this is just Yeastar system, okay? And if we're trying to use our Yeastar system, we're gonna deploy it in the office, then we have to register a bunch of IP phones, links, anyway. So I just put IP phone and links over here, which means you can use your IP phone in the office, you can use links on your mobile and computer, and now guess what? If we figure out the integration, Microsoft Teams, it's over here, and your Microsoft Teams, the client on your computer, on your mobile, anyway, they're going to work as the regular extensions on the Yeastar PBX. Quite simple, guys. Once we figure out the integration, the whole solution will just present to you something like this. It will make your teams work as a regular extension. So think about it. All of your phone features, all of your, PBX features will be synchronized on your teams with no doubt. You can have IVR, call recording, voicemail, start a conference, whatever you want. All the features we have on the PBX now will be synced on your teams. And by the way, if you want to call each other, you want to use your teams, call your IP phone, call your colleagues who's using IP phones, or you want to call somebody else, some other guys who's using Linkus, just go ahead because they're the same thing. They're the same thing, which is called extension. The regular extension. They're all the same. So you can totally, keep yourself be connected wherever you are. And another thing, like I mentioned, we get a bunch of phone lines existing phone lines in our office, not a big deal. You know what? Because all of our phone lines are connected with our PBX. So totally you can use your phone lines with no doubt. This is exactly the unified communication solution. If you want to make a call, just make a call. If you want to use something about the collaboration, use your Teams. So it's quite a solution for those Teams users. All right. Okay, so how about the configuration? Now let's check this out. Now about the configuration is quite simple, honestly, guys, because the configuration is based on the third-party application, like I mentioned before. And I also mentioned this application is nothing to do with Yeastar. Just be careful. You're actually going to use your Microsoft account, log into your, app source, Microsoft app source. Search for this application. It's called Yeastar for Microsoft Teams. And just be careful, guys. This application is provided by the third party, like I said, provided by our certified partner, which is called Qunify. So this is the provider of the application, not Yeastar. So for Microsoft Teams users, They have Microsoft 365, they have Teams. Now the only thing left for them is just this application. So they need to access in the app stores, just subscribe this application. It's subscription based, so they're gonna subscribe it. Uh, not expensive. I guess Kunify gonna charge you by users per month like that. Not expensive. So I mean not expensive for Teams users. Totally, because for Teams users, they have Teams already. So about this application, really, it's not a big deal. And then once you purchase that application, you will be able to log into the configuration portal. The configuration portal will be available for you to access. Now, you accessing your configuration portal, go for the services, and you can search. Over here, you guys can see, I got a screenshot here. We can add additional PBX. You click on that, search for Yeastar. So, like I said, all of our Yeastar PBXs can be supported. Cloud-based, hardware-based system anyway, they're all going to be supported. So now you can just select it. Select one which you prefer, S-Series PBX or Cloud PBX. Okay. And next, we're going to go to here. So if we select S-Series PBX, over here you guys can see we're going to need to drop the SIP domain and SIP proxy. Quite simple, you know what? Your S-Series PBX is actually hardware based, which means it's deployed in your local area network. So right now, don't forget to make port file wording for your S-Series PBX, and then back over here, drop this static IP address. I mean the public static IP address with the specific port, which you map it over here. That's it. So, and then we click on add PBX. So that's how we add the PBX on this configuration portal, kind of like you just build the connection, just register it on it. All right. And now we go to the next step. So we click on users, and over here, we're actually gonna add a new user, right? So if we're trying to add a new user, you guys will see here we got interface. We actually need to drop some information like SIP username, authentication username, and also the password. It looks very familiar, guys. This is actually the phone registration. Because like I said, eventually we're going to register our teams on the Yeastar PBX as an extension. So over here, this is how you register an extension on the PBX. So which means simultaneously, you will also need to log in to your PBX, create an extension. Once you create an extension on the Yeastar PBX, you will have some information. You can get the following information, like username, registration name, password, anyway. Then get back over here, drop the information, click on add, then synchronize it. That's it. So this is how we register the configuration portal on our PBX. And like I said, this configuration portal is the third party. It can help you to figure out the teams. So which basically means if you figure out the registration over here, and you're actually using your Microsoft account, log into this configuration portal. So totally, it will help you to register your Teams client on your PBX. So this is how we configure it. It's quite simple, quite easy. All right. I prefer to show you guys the live demo. So just give me a sec. I'm gonna, jump into the browser and I'm gonna show you guys more details. So let's have a check here. All right, now you guys can see this is actually the configuration portal. It's based on the app source, like I said. If you purchase that application on the app source, then over here, this is gonna be the configuration portal. So you jump into the configuration portal here. First part, this is gonna be some, general introduction, basic introduction. You can just take a look here. And then we can start our configuration. We click on services. All right, just click on services and just wait for a while. All right. Now we have PBX. First of all, we have PBX here. Now let's just give a second. Okay. So right now, if you want to add a new system, you can just click here, add additional PBX. Okay. Or you can, you guys can see I have something left here. So if I want to use it, I can click on save directly. Or if I want to add additional PBX, I will simply just click here. And in the select here, we can enter Yeastar. Now you can see we have Cloud PBX, K2, and S-Series PBX. Now just select it. let's say the on-premise system, which is Yeastar PBX. Click on that. Now over here, we're gonna drop the zip domain and zip proxy. So like I said, this is gonna be the zip domain of your Yeastar PBX. Well, just don't forget to make port forwarding, okay? Because this configuration portal, obviously this is cloud-based and your Asterisk PBX is deployed in your local area network. So just don't forget, make port forwarding, get a static IP address with the specific port. Then back over here, drop that static IP address with the port. Then you can click on add PBX. So this is how we add a PBX on this configuration portal. Now, once you figure out that, the next step, we're gonna click on users. Okay, just go for users here. And once you click on users here and add user, this is how you make it. Add user, click on this. Then we just go for this PBX directly. Now, for example, guys, previously I just added Yeastar Cloud PBX, so I'm gonna use this as an example, all right? Then over here, you're gonna enter your SIP username, authentication username, and the password. So what is that? Back to your PBX, cloud-based or Asterisk PBX, anyway, they're the same thing, very similar with each other. We're just gonna create a new extension. So go to the extension here, click on add. This is how we add a new extension, right? Once you click on add, we're gonna add a new extension here, and the point is we're gonna generate the username, the registration name, the password. So over here, you guys can see we got a username, which is the extension number 1003, and over here is your registration password. So take that, take your password, take your registration name, back to the configuration portal here, drop that username, which is 1003. Here is also 1003, plus your password. That's it. Then you click on add. This is how you added, how you register the extension on your PBX. And by the way, over here, on the bottom side here, you guys can see this is my user account, which is my Teams account. You guys can see this is Microsoft Teams, and this is my Teams account. Currently, I'm using Herming. I use my colleagues, user account as a live demo. So here's the username. Here's your user account information. This is going to be the extension number. So currently, this Teams user, which is Herming, are going to work as the extension 1001. That's it. So this is how we make it work. Quite simple, all right? Now let's get back to my slides here. Do you have something left? Okay, so let's keep going. The next part, I'm actually gonna talk about our business opportunity. So what exactly is our business opportunity? Our business opportunity actually, I guess, is quite clear. First of all, Microsoft Teams and Yeastar, we both are targeting for the SME market. That's just the opportunity for us. So, Teams is going to be a professional solution for business users, not for individual users. Like Yeastar, we're not providing the PBX to individual users. So that's something in common. And by the way, another thing is, Teams, this is a big name, guys. This is really popular. It's very famous. So definitely Microsoft, they have lots of customers. They have a huge customer base. That just give us the opportunity, which means those customers, Teams users, they have a professional solution right now for remote working. They have professional team collaboration in their house, and the only thing left for them is the unified communication. So which means they need a telephony solution. And about that, I guess we can actually, just try our best to push our solution to those guys. Just tell them that, hey, you have Teams. How about you try Yeastar? We can simplify your configuration, but we can help you to solve your problems. Previously, if you only have Teams, you can't make a call, but right now, we give you a simplified solution and you can just use Yeastar system and your Microsoft Teams for both of your collaboration and communication. You're going to have a comprehensive unified communication solution with a pretty good budget. So why not? So this is actually our business opportunity. And by the way, this is also our business strategy, guys. I'm actually trying to tell you guys that the business strategy is going to be we're going to target for the Microsoft Teams users, not a random customer. So if you try your best to push the solution to a random customer, I guess it's very hard for you to do that, because for random customer, first of all, you have to convince him to try Teams. I don't think so. Microsoft Teams it's not cheap. Honestly, guys, it's not cheap. It's a little bit expensive, so it's very hard for you to do something like that. But if you target for the existing customer from Microsoft Teams, this is not a big deal. Okay. Anyway, let's just take a look at this. So generally speaking, I guess for Yeastar users or Teams users, whoever, if they prefer anyone, if they prefer this solution, I guess they can get a few benefits from this integration. First one, you will be able to keep your existing phone lines available for your teams. Okay, so you got a bunch of phone lines, SIP trunk, analog, or E1, whatever, left in your office. Right now, it's never going to be a big deal for your teams because you have a telephony system. You can just connect all your phone lines with your PBX. And as for your teams, that's just one of your extension. And talking about the extension now, guess what? The second one is all of your telephony features will be synced on your teams because it's just an extension. So call recording, ring group, call queue, conference, whatever you need, all the call features is going to be available on your teams. And by the way, this is one of your extensions. So totally, if you want to call your colleagues, if you want to call your agents who's using Linkers, who's using IP phone right now, doesn't matter. And you can just grab your phone, take your computer, use Teams, use Linkers, whatever you prefer. They're all connected. All right. In the last one, guys, honestly, this is a really simplified solution. Because I just showed you the live demo about the configuration is quite user friendly. All you have to do, I guess, is just get a third-party application. Just purchase that application from Qunify. That's it. And as for the configuration, I think you guys can follow the configuration guide there. It's pretty simple, just a few steps, and you're just ready to go. Okay. All right, guys. So I guess that was all we have for today's session. Any questions? And by the way, guys, another thing I guess is quite interesting, about the integration solution. So probably some customers, especially some Teams users, they might probably want to know, hey, is that possible for me to have a test? Well, the on-premise system is a little bit hard for you to test it unless you purchase one unit. Well, if some customers they really want to have a test, you know what? We also have a cloud solution, right? So, Microsoft Teams integration can support Yeastar on-premise system and Yeastar cloud system. So for those guys, if they want to have a try right now, they want to have a test. I guess we can just tell them that, hey, how about you try Yeastar Cloud PBX? We have free trial. So anyway, just let them to have a try. Give them free try, have a test. It's better than you just talking, right? Okay. Anyway, hopefully everything will be clear for you guys. And that was all we have for this session. If you have any questions, let me know, please.